Hope everyone is doing good. So we're gonna start our stream. We're gonna analyze gold here. All right, brothers. So basically, no, we are live now, and let's focus on the gold. We got a rejection area here. We got support, and now we need to see a breakout. All right, now we need to see a breakout somehow. Okay, guys, hope you guys can hear me now. I think so. The voice is good. All right. So let me just. Okay. So what I'm looking at for the gold right now is to currently, the break above this area, so we can continue pushing up. Just waiting right now. Nothing's happening. So basically, nothing is happening in a good way. I don't know. It could be, something big is coming. Let me almost like the 300 pips we are aiming for. It's buy side after the breakout, of course, and for the short we are waiting for 160 pips above. Let's see how that goes basically, and once that we get the breakout, then we will definitely wait for a retrace or the breaking the wick of the previous candle. Then we can continue moving bearish to fill this wick, of course. And on the buy side, we got the same thing. We have to at least consider that range, which is almost like 300 pips. What is going on the GBUSD and GBJPY? On GBP pound yen, we got almost a very good move as well for the buy side. Yeah, let's wait and see how that goes. We also have a very good clear range from the left hand side that we can fix. We can fix it almost 115 pips range. That's amazing. That's amazing. We can fill that range. We can easily fill that range if we break below that. If we break below that area, then we can definitely fill this range. Otherwise, on the other hand, we got no good trades because this range is small. If we break above this range is small, like 20 pips. Where your stop loss is gonna be, man. Your stop loss is gonna be tiny, but with the big pips. From here, if we break above here, then definitely where stop loss is gonna be. That could be the 1-to-1 risk to reward, but that's partial. Let's focus on gold. Nothing is happening. Nothing is currently happening on gold basically. Nothing is good happening on board right now. Damn, the Russia is just not supporting Iran anymore. Can you guys imagine what's happening, behind the scenes? Behind the scenes are a lot of shit going on. The other hand, the US and Israel have their the summit meetings and all that shit, and they are waiting to Iran to respond so they can put their weapons on. This is what is going on. I mean, what if we take a good long positions on the board for the long term, of course, on daily basis. On daily basis, we're gonna have like buy to go. That move is crazy. That move is very, very crazy. Look, the gap. The gap is shit. 100 pip gap. Who does that? And without any wick. See the volume? See the difference? While on the other hand, on the dollar, DXY, the dollar index, we might see the fall. We might see the fall. Seeing here the same thing. The correlation between the dollar and gold. That's amazing. I mean, on the 4-hour, time frame, I was expecting to break the high of that candle and then continue moving up, but couldn't. Like, due to some bearish volume, it just came down. And I understand that is the behavior of the board. Once it creates a support, it grabs the liquidity, and the next candle, after 2-3 candles, it does break the high and then continue moving bullish, because it already moved very freaking volume upside. Let's see how that goes. On 30 minutes, we are still waiting for a breakout at least, so we can just take a trade. Currently, there's no trade range. Let me put that here. This is a no trade range. No trade range. Let's make it blue. All right. Let me put that potential buys above that. Potential buys above. Let me make it smaller. That should be, yeah. That's potential sells below. But we need a proper breakout. Keep in mind, brothers, if we don't need to fall in a trap, you just wait for a quality breakouts, then you can just go for it. Otherwise, waiting would be, patience. It's the best option you got. patience is best option you got right now. Let's take a look on the GBP JPY, how that is going on. No, damn, look at that. We are breaking below that. We are breaking below 210. It might continue moving bearish. Alright, it might continue moving bearish. So we have at least 21 minutes left here. We cannot like go ahead and just take an impulse entry because we moved without any wick upside. Without creating a wick from the upside, we just moved it. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna wait for at least a breakout. Alright, so once that happens, next candle should break the low of the previous candle, then we can take a sell. At least for, let's say, if we just break below that, we can go for at least 20-30 pips. Our stop loss is gonna be above that range, 15 pips. That could be an impulse entry, but because we don't have any wick upside, that is risky. That is pretty much risky. If we take the shots here, we don't know if we just reject and come back up and make that wick again and then fall. We don't know. It's best option to take a rest and wait for it. See, on 15 minute we got the same. On 15-minute time frame, we got this problem, we got this rejection, we got the support. Sorry. After the break of this support, we can take a sell. Let's wait for it. $15 is not promising. While on 30-minute, I can see that we need to break below that. And then we can just rely on the 30-minute time frame. The bigger is the time frame, the bigger the confirmation is going to be. On gold, yet we are just sleeping. We are not moving at all. We are not moving at all. If you guys get any voice problem or something, just type in the chat. Just let me know in your chat. Let's see basically what we get today. Yesterday we had a buy. Yesterday we had a very good buy opportunity on our first history. Let's see if we can get something today. If you guys ever get any questions, let me know in the chat. Yeah, the voice problem is there, bro. Damn, we are breaking this low, and I feel like I should take a trade at this point, because due to the impulse entry rule, it can just continue moving bearish. But we're gonna stick to the rule. If that continues moving bearish, we're gonna let it be. We're not gonna force it. Let's wait for it. It's just 24 seconds left for closing the current 15-minute candle. If it closes below that, I'm gonna take a short. My stop loss. Yeah, just 16 pips is stop loss. We can take that risk, but I need the current 15-minute candle to at least make a wick upside. I need a wick upside because the previous candle closed without a wick. So once that happens, you understand that there's no volume within this candle to create a wick. So we're gonna wait for a creation of the wick. Let's see how that goes. Guys, like the like the live stream, for the confident, bro. You guys should like the live stream. Give it a like. Yeah, no, nothing is happening with gold right now. Damn, I just got the news here. The government is seeking refund due to Trump is putting global tariffs, almost like the 15%. Don't know how that goes. And remember one rule: the harder we consolidate, the harder it breaks out. The harder it consolidates, the harder it breaks out. Let's see what GU is doing. Sorry, G. Damn, it's just breaking and continuing, as I told you. Alright, as I told you, if that is gonna be moving down, I'm gonna let it be moving down, because we don't have any confirmation yet. The previous 15-minute closed bearish, but without any downside, so zero confirmation on the volume side. But on 30-minute, we are still have 11 minutes to close, 10 minutes to close. So once that closed bearish and below that area, we're gonna definitely take a trade. If we got the next candle creating its own high wick, upper wick, and then continue breaking its low, so we can take a short from here, at least for 30 pips. 30-40 pips, and our stop loss is going to be for 20 or 15 pips at least. So we have 10 minutes left, so let's see if we can get something like that, an opportunity. How the 4 hours doing? How the 4 hours doing? Yeah, we are bullish, but we can retrace this area. Yeah, we can retrace this area on this 4 hour, almost like 20-30 pips. Yeah, my analysis are good, man. What weekly is doing? Weekly have strong bullish that it might is just rejecting this level, which is right, which is correct. And on daily side, yeah, we have just broke above this and we are rejecting this level, 210 600 in 4 hour. We might retrace this area, then continue pushing up. This is why I'm just waiting for 30 minutes. We could take an impulse entry. We could have taken an impulse entry from this point, and we might be in the 12 pips in profit, 11 pips of stop loss. Let's wait for the next 30-minute candle to open. Damn, it's just continuing. Just continued falling. It might just, keep moving bearish without giving us any trade or opportunity. Or we might see any kind of confirmation of 30 minutes, then we just can continue moving bearish. If the current 30-minute candle closes below that, and the second one, the new candle starts making a wick, retracing this area, and then breaking its own low and the previous candle's low, then we can take a short. Let's see. We have 8-7 minutes in the left. While the gold is not doing very good, gold is yet just consolidating. We are just consolidating here. What I think is on gold, that we might continue pushing up if the global tariff didn't work. If that worked, that will strengthen the USD power, and definitely we're gonna see the gold falling, but that is less probability, I would say, until that tariff has been just applied on the global earth and the Trump is satisfied with his raccoon style shit, and then definitely it's gonna be gold to be fallen. But if we don't see anything like that, or they put the war in Iran, then definitely the gold is gonna be up. Definitely the investors is gonna be pulling out the money from the US stock market and putting it in back to safe haven, and we can see the rise of the gold, and the new all-time highs are just waiting for us. In the future live streams, I will definitely go for the fundamentals and the technicals both combined, and where I take the sources for the fundamental and geopolitical issues regarding to the markets. Definitely I will cover that up in future sessions. And those sessions I would recommend you all to join. Joining it would be like, you will have the both uh, SRC and the fundamentals combined. On GJ, yet we are open on the 30-minute. Alright, so we got just 2 minutes left for 30-minute candle to close. Let's see if we can get an opportunity for the shorts in GJ, of course. I must get some likes. Alright fellas, so we have closed officially on 30 minutes of TJ, but the problem is still we don't have any wick. We don't have any wick from downside, so we cannot just continue selling randomly. So random shorts are very dangerous. Random shorts and random trades are very dangerous. So we're not gonna trade like that. We need some sort of confirmation to satisfy our strategy that we can even take a shot and it might continue moving bearish, and it will be because we have a strong rejection on the daily. We have a strong rejection on the 4 hour, and it might retest somewhere around 209. So we have a strong uh, you know a bearish volume, I would say. But yet on 30 minute, according to our strategy, we don't have any sort of confirmation, because this 30 minute candle closed without any wick downside. So there's no confirmation. So it should have at least a wick downside, and the or on the other scenario, what we can do right now for the shorts, we just need this current uh, 30 minute candle to continue pushing up, make a wick, and then continue moving bearish to break its own low, and then we can just take a short and take a bet on. While on the gold, on the other side of the gold, we don't have any move yet. I don't know if we can just uh, have a trade today or not. If we can find a good trade, we will trade. Either way, we will close the desk and the live, and that's it. We will call it a day. No over trading, no greediness. You gotcha. Let's see what we can take with us today on 15-minute time frame. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, the same thing. We don't have any kind of the bearish good confirmation, but that 15-minute had like a good moving down, but yeah, for 5 pips we could not risk 17 pips or 18 pips. It's just moving down. We cannot just risk on it. Remember, it will, I guess it will continue moving bearish, because we have a strong bearish daily 4 hour rejections. On 30 minute, we have also the break below this area, 210 to 100, and it will retrace somewhere here, or might just fill this whole, correct this whole move. But on gold, this is neutral. We are not seeing anything. No volume on the London. No volume on the London session. Let's see how that goes. So clearly it is no trading day. We don't see any opportunity here. We don't see any opportunity in here for the day. The gold is yet ranging. It might break above or below in New York or pre-New York, which we don't trade, which is totally risky time for trading. New York session is most volatile session nowadays. If you trade, you will lose. If you have trillions of dollars, then only you can put your money in during the New York, which you don't have. You are a retail trader. So save your capital. Make sure you trade London, a clean ranges. Take 20-30 pips and go home. No over trading. Just 15 pips, 30 pips is gonna be enough to make you a percent or two. That's it. Go home, close your setup. If you don't find any trade, close your setup either. Wait for the next day. Opportunities happens every day. You don't have to force it. If you do, market will definitely destroy you. Your ego is not gonna be winning. It's you against you in here. GJ continued moving bearish. We couldn't catch that. As I said, we could have an impulse entry. We could have an impulse entry. Currently, we would be in 35 pips in profit, and our stop loss will be at least for the 10 or 15 pips only. Yeah, the 30 pips, and currently that could be a 1-to-1 RR, but that's okay. Part of the game. Let's see if we can get anything today. In next 10-20 minutes, then I'm gonna shut down my desk and call it a day. Calling it a day would never ever, after gaining 1%, 2%, or hitting the stop loss of 1 or 2%, and then calling it a day is gonna be totally secure for you. It's not gonna smash you more. You can keep your profits and run away. Wait for another day, and then you see how that goes in next 10 minutes. See, the GJ have just moved on. That was a big move, bro. That was a big move. Now see, this is how you can be disciplined in trading. All right. So once I said that we could have like a kind of impulse entry, we could secure at least 20, 23 pips here. All right. But the reason why I didn't take that trade, because we couldn't, this candle couldn't make a wick upside, so we could put the stop loss on, and then we missed that trade basically, and we left that. So it's okay. If it moves, it moves. You don't force it. If you miss a trade, it's better than you lose a trade. Opportunities, again I'm saying, opportunities happens every single day. You don't have to force it. Never ever have to force it. On gold, nothing is happening right now. Nothing good is happening. It's just ranging. Just ranging. So if you guys have any questions regarding to that stream, regarding to anything we analyzed here today, just comment down in the comment section and I will try to reply each of you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for every single day we're gonna do the live. Not every single day obviously, but it could be like 1 or 2 times a week, more than 1 or 2 times a week I would say. So be subscribed on this channel and hit that bell icon. And also you could join our WhatsApp and Telegram, where I share my trade insights every single day, and you can get that too for free. I'm not charging anything. It's just for free. See, the GJ is fallen, but the reason we didn't take that trade, because we didn't have any confirmation. We needed it to break below that area and then next candle to continue being bearish. But the reason what happened, we closed without any wick downside, either on the upside. Once we close without any wicks, so there is the indicator that you can see that we have less volume in that candle, so we don't trade and we don't trade it. That's the sign of a good trader. And be a good trader, be disciplined. This is how you're gonna keep your account safe. And let's suppose if we took that entry and we made 1 or 2%, we would call it a day. We don't force it on gold. If that move even happens, it happens. We have secured one trade and that's it. 1 or 2 trades in a single day, that's enough. No risk. All right, don't risk more in order to lose more and not to gain more. All right, so we have 5 minutes left and we're gonna end the live stream. We have 5 minutes left and we're gonna end the live stream. Welcome brother, welcome Gaming with Prince. You just came right now, so you are about to end the stream. We had an hour of like analyzing the stuff in here, the GJ and the gold. The gold is doing nothing. We could have a GTA entry, but that candle closed without any confirmations. So we left that trade. And now what we're gonna do is just call it a day. We're not gonna trade the New York because the New York is so volatile and we don't want our capital to blow up. And we will come back tomorrow with more confirmation because market is always about the opportunities. It's always about the opportunities, and you get it every day regardlessly. But you gotta wait for the right opportunity to happen according to your strategy. I use mostly 1-to-1 RR, but if the trade is good, then I go for 1-to-2 RR risk to reward ratios. That's it. 1-to-2. That's it. Alright guys, so we are not having any opportunities today. We're not gonna be fed today. It's alright. So we will wait for the next pre-London and London session. So we might get any opportunities tomorrow. And gold can just break below and just drop like crazy, or it just can break above and just continue moving bullish crazily through 300 pips candles, no matter, because New York session is coming in. We are kicking in into the New York session, and we are not going to trade that. Of course, that's going to be so volatile. And every London and pre-London session, you're gonna get the opportunity for the scalping. All right. All right. So I'm gonna end this stream here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the pre-London session for 1 to 1.5 hours every day.